we are doing proof of midpoint theorem. Midpoint theorem says the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. Suppose this is a triangle given to us, right? The line joining the midpoints of two sides. So E and F are given to us that these are the midpoints. The line, कौन सी line? Joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. The midpoints of two sides of a triangle. So the green, it's given to us. The line which is joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle. I need to prove that this is parallel to this, that EF is parallel to BC and EF is half of BC, right? I am again repeating, the line joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and is half of it, right? So to prove this, we need to draw a line, right? So I'm drawing a line CD parallel to AB, right? I'm drawing this parallel to this such that it meets EF produced at D, right? So this is a construction I've done. Draw CD parallel to EB or BA, you can say, right? So now can you see that we know that, right, this angle is equal to this angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is vertically opposite angles, right? And we know that this angle is equal to this angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Why? These are alternate interior angles, right? So you know when these suppose these are the lines which are parallel and this is the transversal, so these are the alternate interior angles which are equal, right? So you can see 3 is equal to 4 and 1 is equal to 2 because of the vertically opposite angles, 3 is equal to 4 because of the alternate interior angles, and this is the side which is given to us, right? So which is F is the midpoint of AC, right? So the AF is equal to FC is given to us. So can I use ASA rule to prove that these two triangles are congruent? So I can say AFE is congruent to CFD, right? By using which rule? ASA rule, right? So I'm proving that these two triangles are congruent. This triangle and the inverted one, right? So first of all, initially we need to make these triangles congruent. So I will write in triangle AFE and triangle CFD, right? Angle 3 is equal to angle 4. These are alternate interior angles. We know that these lines are parallel because of the construction I've done. So therefore angle 3 is equal to 4 alternate interior angles. And AF is equal to FC. This is given. F is the midpoint, right? So and angle 1 is equal to angle 2 vertically opposite angles. So I can say that therefore triangle AFE is congruent to CFD. Triangle AFE is congruent to triangle CFD by which rule? ASA rule, right? Right? So therefore I can say that this is equal to this, CD is equal to AE by CP CT, but AE is equal to EB given to us since A is the midpoint of AB, so therefore CD will be equal to EB, and therefore by least required condition I can prove that EBCD is a parallelogram, right? Right, this is equal to this by CPCT because these triangles are congruent. So therefore I can write CD is equal to, I can write CD is equal to EA by CP CT, बट EA किसके बराबर हमारे को गिवन है? EB के बराबर. This is given to us since E is the midpoint given to us. So therefore I can say that CD is equal to EB. CD will be equal to EB, right? Because this is equal to this, but this is equal to this given to us. Therefore both will be equal, and these are also parallel. And I know by least required condition, if one pair of opposite side is parallel, which was by construction, and equal, so therefore this will be a parallelogram. So therefore I can say that EF is parallel to BC, right? Now I'll say, right, therefore CD is equal to AE by CP CT, but AE is equal to EB, it is given to us, right? So therefore I can say CD is equal to EB. Therefore CD is equal to EB, right? Therefore by least required condition, EBCD is a parallelogram, right? So therefore I can say that since EBCD is a parallelogram and opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel, so therefore EF is parallel to BC. Therefore EF is parallel to BC, right? And one more thing, we also need to prove that EF is half of BC, right? So by CPCT, since triangle AFE is congruent to triangle CFD, therefore I can say that EF is equal to FD by CPCT. EF किसके बराबर हो जाएगी? FD के बराबर हो जाएगी by CPCT, right? क्योंकि एंगल 3 के सामने ये वाली साइड है और एंगल 4 के सामने ये वाली साइड है, so they will be equal, right? Got it? Since these triangles are congruent, right? But EF, therefore I can say EF is half of ED. Since both these are equal, so I can say that EF is half of ED, right? And I can also say that EF is half of BC. Why? Because I can write, instead of ED I can write BC, because this is a parallelogram and opposite sides of parallelogram are equal, right? ED is equal to BC since opposite sides of parallelogram are equal, right? So let's see it again. We are given that these are the midpoints, E and F are the midpoints of AB and AC, right? I need to prove that EF is parallel to BC and EF is half of BC, right? So for construction, what I did was I draw CD parallel to AB, right? So therefore now I need to make these triangles congruent, right? So 3 is equal to 4, this is because these lines are parallel, so alternate angles will be equal. 1 is equal to 2 because they are vertically opposite angles, and since F is given to us that this is the midpoint, so AF is equal to FC. So by ASA rule, these triangles will be congruent, right? Since these triangles are congruent, so therefore CD is equal to AE by CPCT, but AE किसके बराबर given है? EB के बराबर given है. So these two all will be equal, right? So all these three sides will be equal. Since these are also equal now, and these are equal and parallel, right? So, by parallel by construction and equal proved because of the CPCT, क्योंकि ये इसके बराबर थी but ये इसके बराबर थी, तो आपस में बराबर हो गई CD और EB. So therefore I can say EBCD is a parallelogram and opposite sides of parallelogram are parallel. So therefore I can say that EF is parallel to BC, right? And then now I need to prove that EF is half of BC. So because these two triangles are congruent, I can say that EF is equal to FD, right? By CPCT. So these two will be equal. So therefore I can say EF is half of ED because these both are equal. So EF I can say a half of ED. But ED किसके बराबर है? BC के बराबर है. So therefore EF is half of